RAM stands for Random Access Memory, which is a temporary storage space for quickly accessing data in a computer. RAM has the following characteristics. 1. RAM is a high-speed memory that can be read and written in real time by the CPU. 1. The data stored in RAM is lost when the power is turned off, so it is classified as volatile memory. 2. RAM is typically provided in the form of DIMM or SO-DIMM modules and is distinguished by capacity. 2. Typically, there are capacities of 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB, etc. 3. RAM has generations such as DDR, DDR2, DDR3, DDR4, etc. Each generation provides improved performance such as increased bandwidth and reduced power consumption. 3. The speed of RAM is mainly indicated by the memory clock speed, and the bandwidth represents the data transfer rate. 4. RAM is directly related to the performance of the computer. 4. The larger the capacity of RAM, the more applications you can run at the same time or multitask. 4. High-speed RAM improves data transfer speed and has a positive impact on the overall performance of the computer. What is RAM? 1. RAM, Random Access Memory, is a temporary storage device that stores programs and data running on a computer. 1. It is a major type of memory in a computer and can be quickly accessed by the CPU, Central Processing Unit. 2. RAM means volatile memory. 2. That is, the stored data is lost when the computer is turned off. 2. This means it is not suitable for long-term storage, but it is suitable for quickly reading and writing programs and data. 3. RAM is an important part of computer performance. 3. The more RAM, the more programs the computer can run at the same time and the faster it can perform tasks. How does RAM work? 1. RAM is made of semiconductor chips composed of transistors. 1. Each transistor can store a bit of data. 1 or 0. 1. Transistors are connected to other electronic components like capacitors to store data. 2. When data is stored in RAM, an address is assigned. 2. This address is used by the CPU to find the data. 2. To read or write data, the CPU must first specify the address where the data is stored in RAM. 3. RAM operates very quickly. 3. The CPU can typically access data in RAM in a few nanoseconds, 1/1,000,000th of a second. 3. This is much faster than the CPU accessing other types of storage devices like hard disks. Types of RAM. 1. There are various types of RAM. 1. The most common types are as follows. DDR4 SDRAM. This is currently the most common type of RAM. It is faster and more power efficient than previous types of RAM. DDR3 SDRAM. This is an older type of RAM but is still used in many computers. It is not as fast or power efficient as DDR4, but it is still a fast type of RAM. LPDDR4 SDRAM. This is a type of RAM used in mobile devices. It is not as fast as DDR4 SDRAM but consumes much less power. RAM capacity. 1. RAM capacity is measured in gigabytes, GB. 1. A typical computer has 4 GB to 16 GB of RAM. 1. High-performance computers may have 32 GB or more of RAM. 2. The amount of RAM needed for a computer varies depending on how it is used. 2. 4 GB of RAM may be sufficient for basic tasks like web surfing and checking email. 2. However, if you are gaming or editing videos, you may need more than 16 GB of RAM. RAM upgrade. 1. Upgrading RAM is a good way to improve computer performance. 1. Before deciding whether to upgrade your computer's RAM, consider the following. The type of RAM used by the computer. The maximum RAM capacity supported by the computer. The cost of new RAM modules. 2. Instructions on how to upgrade RAM can be found on the computer manufacturer's website. Conclusion. 1. RAM is an important part of computer performance. 1. The more RAM, the more programs the computer can run at the same time and the faster it can perform tasks. 1. If you're looking for ways to improve computer performance, upgrading RAM is a good option.